Hello everyone, good afternoon. Today we are going to do conversation on the particular topic which is very important about our nowadays improvement which we have got by some of the particular activities which was something different for us and which gives us really different experience. About that we are going to talk in the next CPO will be there, and that explanation I will give afterwards. And in the last, team. So we were working in the team and we were having practice, lot of practice, and our teams gives us really a benefit, improvement and confidence. So many things are there to share with you, so be there. But now firstly I would like to welcome Shamji is there for doing conversation with me. So welcome Shamji, you can turn on your camera. Welcome Shamji, and thank you so much for being part of this conversation.
Thank you so much to you also for having me because the experiences of team which has many of memories which we would like to share even. It has never an end for sharing. So thank you so much for having me.
Okay, I'm going to start, guys, but before that, let me first introduce myself. My name is Kajal Bhalerao. Currently, I have completed MA from SST College, and now I'm preparing for MPSC exam. Also, I'm the student of Step by Step English Speaking Institute from Diamond Batch. So, I would like to request Sham, please introduce yourself.
Okay, so hello guys, this is Shyam. I'm learning in FYBMS from SRBS and as well as student of step by step classes from Diamond Batch. So this is all about like let's begin with the conversation.
Okay, so can I start, Sham?
Yes, ma'am, sure. Good to go.
Okay, so with a very great topic, we are going to start, which gives us, which have given us a really great, fantastic improvement in ourselves and the way we are speaking now confidently and fluently. It happened because of that activities. So that previous activities we are going to talk, because in gold activities were different, and in diamond we are having some different activities which are really helpful for improving our communication, then after our confidence and our presentation also, how we can present more better for ourselves. So it is really helpful for that. So I would like to tell the name of activities, that is teaching activity, then after creative activity, then special activities are there, assignments, online activity also is there. So about all the activities, which is your favorite, and how you are getting benefit from that, you can share, Sham.
Although I have said this many times that activities are not something which are made to rank that this is the more beneficial or that will give you more confidence. Each activity has its own importance and each dominance of it. But still, if you ask, so I would like to give the preference to the creativity activity because since it has started, I have made only two, and both of them are with you. Because something what we try new, that time we have to think a lot, and when we think a lot, we make mistakes a lot. But when we make mistakes a lot, we learn a lot. We learn so many things. Like I learned about many things. Like that might be about shooting videos. That might be about the camera angles. That might be like every time the concept which we are telling in that we are learning by our own, and any doubts which we would have that is being cleared by automatically. So that creativity I would like to give the preference to it because the people who are the teachers before they were the learners. So because if you want to teach something, first you need to learn something, so that if we do creativity again and again, so we can understand it how many things we are going to learn from that. So that as always learning is my the first primary concern, that whatever happens, but learning shouldn't stop, and I give the preference to learning, and that is what we are doing by creativity. They will learn also, and because of us, if someone is learning, if someone is getting their doubts to be clear, so that is all about, like, this is the real thing what we are doing for. And the creativity, it doesn't come with perfection. Like before it was slight good, but last time it was many because of many mistakes. But with that mistake we got a morale that okay, no matter mistakes we did, but we learned something from that. What we learned, okay, we need to use better softwares, we need to do it before time because we don't have to do on the spot because then we understood the urgency of time and then we understood the pressure how much it builds up and we have to understand how the server works everything we have to understand and how that we're able to understand only because of we made mistakes and how we made mistakes because we jumped into the activities and we tried to do that so that creativity I would like to always give preference before it was like I was telling election is the best because when you go on a stage and you give your best and people can understand how, what is election because when you get up on the stage for 10 times and not for the 10 times many of the times at particular day and just giving speeches so then you can understand what the speech really gives but the creativity creating it by your mind by the direction by the writing of script writing everything that goes beyond the speaking that goes beyond of everything there you have to actual use of your mind and when you're able to do that that is more better or more superior than the elections so that creativity that is what I want to say creativity is always most favorable creativity activity which I would give.
Yes, right, Sham. I totally agree with you. And such points you explain here, which are really important. That you say you have to create something means you have to think about that particular thing. You have to imagine and you have to create that all things. And before that, you have to learn also that thing. That is important. And whatever we are learning, we are expressing ourselves on that particular, topic, and we are explaining in that and something with creation we are trying to do that, so we are not going to forget that, and in that whatever we are explaining, so other also can learn from that, because many of the words are there where people are really confused, like we were before, I was before. So our practice also happening, something new imagination we can do, creative mind, our improve. Then after, before that we prepared, we practice in English, so it is our one of the practice also. And I also like that new activity, which is creativity activity, so we can create something which is in our mind, and new plan, new ideas we can apply there, and we can have that, so it will be really helpful for our improvement. And in that, not only English we are improving, many of the other things are there that also we are improving, like how should be that presentation, how in a short time we can give great message, so many of the things we are improving there. And here I would like to mention teaching activity, which I think really important and very beneficial, because whenever we try to present ourselves, so if we go somewhere outside and there is our turn to present ourselves, that knowledge we should have, how we can start and how we can pass our message and how we can end even all the things, and the way that confidence we get by going outside, present ourselves front of the stranger person, like student and teachers, so it is something different level confidence we can get by that, and which I have got. And really it is beneficial for others also, they will also get idea about classes, about they will also get some of the guidance which they need actually. So really I like that activity so much. There I improve my communication skill, my presentation skill, and the pause we should take while speaking, up and down should be there in our speaking. Some word should be more trace, and some should be untrace. All things in talking, I got that, and it happened because of that teaching activity. So it was very nice experience also for me to going another class and present ourselves there. Importance of the English. So I can mention here teaching activity, because it gives me really more and more improvement in myself. So let's go to the next topic, that is COP, means confidence is needed for everything. Then after whatever we want to do, P means practice. practice makes man perfect, and if anything we want to do in our life, so without practice we cannot be perfect in that particular thing. And now O means online activity. So for these some of the student and who want to learn English, for them if not possible that offline practice mean going to class and having practice there. So by sitting at home, now how we are doing online activity, we are our at we are in our home, but we are having practice, and like others also can do practice online. Many of the options are there, like YouTube Live is there, then Zoom also is there, then Avila is there, like we do always. So many of the things are there like that. If they follow, they can be also English confident without going anywhere by sitting at home. So, what do you think, Sham, about online activity?
I don't think a lot about online activities because after all it is activities. You are just changing the name of by giving it online or offline. If you want to learn, if there is a flair in you, if there is something that is called desire, that you have a faith in yourself, you want to learn. So you will not see how you are learning, and you will not see what obstacles you are facing in your learning, and you will not see how much facilities I am given or nothing. You will see. You will just see what task is assigned, and you will see how I have to complete it. So that finish. The people who are not that much active in learning, they will see I don't like online activities. I don't like offline activities. The people who have experience of only one, like if there is one who is learning only online, so he may say that I don't like offline activities because at that moment he has found his comfort zone. He has thought that okay, by online we can do this. It will because of this we don't have to go out of your home. So he has find his comfort, but a man should be compatible to the both of it because a man should never be in comfort zone. Not only a man, everyone. We should never be in comfort zone because that is the zone which is always killing us. So that both activities are means valuable. You're just changing the name online offline. If you have that glare in yourself or design yourself, so you won't see what is online offline. You just do, and just doing it if matters, or just doing it what matters. No matter you're doing it offline or offline, you're meeting someone on face to face or by phone, like we are doing. If there is something what you want to learn, if there is something what you want to give, no matter you give it face to face or by phone, if it's done, so it is done. So this is all about.
Great, fantastic, Sham, and totally agree with you that no matter what activity we are following, if we have desire to follow it, we'll follow. And if we have that ambition in ourselves that I want to do this and I want to achieve this, you will, do anyhow. Doesn't matter what the obstacles are there, what challenges are there, we'll face it and we'll go ahead. And comfort zone really, if someone is finding comfort zone, and in future they are going to get many of the challenges because they don't have that habit to face challenges, and because of that they will not get idea how I can overcome from this particular challenge. It will be not digest for them. So we should, go outside from our comfort zone and take as you can take it harder, then you will be more and more stronger, and different experience you can get. See, now the diamond student having different activities, assignment, online activities, fast we have to follow, and creativity also we have to do. What do you think? It will be more, it will give us more improvement, and other side only following some of the activities and having little bit practice, obviously we'll get more and more improvement in ourselves, because we are giving our best there, we are taking efforts, hard work, managing our other study and managing all the thing. If we are following that thing, so we are getting lot of experience also from that, and that experience are making us more stronger. So if someone come and directly talk with us English, we'll be able to answer it, because we have got that much confidence by different activities and different experiences. So that was about the second point in the last, uh, which is my favorite topic, that is teams. Because in the team we learn many things, we got different experience which I can't forget. And the benefit that has given me the respect I got by my team members and the friends I got, like you and some of the others also. And that competition, healthy competition and gamification was there, so it was something very adorable. So I will start obviously from myself. Afterwards I'm going to ask you. So about team experience, firstly, I was the leader, and as a leader, what quality we should have, that I learned firstly, and how I can apply it on my team members, that I learned. And one thing I have learned from sir and from my some of the family members also, that you first give respect to front person, then you are going to get that back again. If you will accept that front person will respect me, and then I will respect, so it will not happen. You should start from yourself first. Anything, it is not about only respect, other thing also. If you want to make ready to others for doing a particular thing, you should do perfectly firstly that thing. You should show your efforts, hard work, and whatever you are doing, then other are going to inspire, and then other are going to do. So first you have to give your best, and anything will happen. You should always be positive, and always with smile. You should go ahead. Like, if someone have done mistake, so let it be. Don't focus on their mistake. Focus on that point which they are doing great, they are doing best in that. So in the 10 particular thing, if they have done only one, so appreciate them for that one thing. And like this appreciation should be there, they should get motivation from that for doing all 9 things. If you will you know appreciate them for that one thing, and you will guide them, motivate them, they are going to do, you know uh, remain that things. And it adds it experience of mine. And you should also care for them. So for everyone we should be careful, and if we have care about them, so definitely they will also think about us. They will also think that I should do something. And environment should be positive, that is, we can achieve it. And what they are going to get from that, that also they should know. Our improvement, confidence, and all the thing, appreciations. So like this, many things I learned. And about my experience, many of the experience I am having, but one of the things I want to mention here, that in the team, respect I got by my team members, it was something different experience for me, which I hadn't accept that something is going to happen like this. But it happened. And whenever I used to call them, they were ready to do everything whatever I was telling them. I didn't force, I didn't tell them again and again to you have to do this, that, and all that. They did that whatever I want, I was accepting from them. And somewhere it was new for us, and somewhere it was different also, difficult also. But as you said, that if we have desire to do that thing, if we have energy and we are positive, so everything we can manage and we can make it happen. So this all about my experience and learning. About you, I want to know, Sham.
About my experience, it doesn't consist of a lot of things, but it consists of the challenge which I had faced, which I never tell that I was facing this and that. I was just saying that yeah, things are going well, I'm managing it. because I was given a team where there was no team. First, I was given Aniket, where he was in village. I was given a girl, I don't know even her name, and she was not coming in class. 3 days later, I got to know that she won't come, and I had to replace her from person who don't even know. It was all opposite. The situation was all opposite to me. But one thing I knew that if I'm in the match, if I'm in the competition, so there should be something that should scare the people that yes, there is a player called Shyam and he's in tough competition. That always motivates me because if you are in a competition where there is no competition, you won't enjoy the game because one day you messaged me in something mission 5 or 6 that I was back of 10 days. You were ahead of 10 days to me in mission something 7 something it was mission called, and you were saying that there is only you in the top of the position. Second was something genius and riders again. So if you don't have a competitor, if you don't have a competition in the game, you won't even like it. And that was my concern that
Right.
in the beginning I knew that I'm not going to win. There is no chances of winning because it is never possible. You come before a month and you take a trophy of the person who is deserving. So that what the concern I had that the people with me who are the 5 people, they should get benefit from me and they should get benefit from the activities because every day, and it was not like I was only torturing on focusing. I knew that how you can maintain because as a management student, I know how to manage the people. I know how to do the sandwich pattern which sir told. And in our term, it's called the appreciation pattern. That first you have to appreciate, then you have to show what mistakes are done, and again you have to appreciate for the deed which they have done. And one thing in my term which I learned that don't let them feel that they are inferior or they are your subordinates. Let them feel like they are the one who's managing everything. And same thing which I tried on Vishwajit. I told him, do you want to become leader? He said, yes, I want to become leader. I said him, okay, now you take 3 people. Now automatically my 4 people burden went. Like Vishwajit is also going to do, and he is taking 3 people. Now Vishwajit will do. He will tell to Rahul also. He will tell to Om also, and he will tell. I mean, 3 people were there. Like so, what happened? Now my 4 people were burden went. Now I have to also just coordinate with Nandini. So things were going very smoothly, and I wasn't feeling that I'm going to lose or something. I was thinking how the things were going I mean, complicated in between, but there was the coordination with officer and everyone. They tried to control me. Everyone they tried to give me something called condolence and everything, and it brings off much of memories. But at last, what remains is what you learn from this. What you learned is winning is not everything. What you learned is there's always a new step for being ahead. There's always learning that you make many friends, but at the last what remains is always memories you spend with them, and the moment you smiled with them, the moment you had an argument, the moment you had a learning, everything what remains is all about memories. And practice, like, that was the peak when I was doing practice. It was like I wasn't having food, I wasn't having anything. Just after morning, as soon as I was waking up, there was the meeting which was held by me with Vishwajit and with Nandini ma'am. That how is the things, how are things going on, and what is today's code of conduct, everything. And it was like when there was last day of 21 days, and after that I decided that this I didn't tell anyone that if I won, I'll continue the class, but if I didn't win, I will leave the class from that moment. And it was 28th May when it was conducted, and at night when I was on my bed, I thought that okay, it's time to leave the class. And next day I was in the class. It's all about, like, you cannot face if you cannot face defeat, so you have no longer guts to accept the winning if you cannot face the failure. And if you face the failures, so automatically that power comes. Okay, I have faced the bad times, I have seen the bad phase, so winning I can easily face. But the people who are it's always like sir always tells that you are losing and you are still going ahead. It's the something which I cannot even believe, and I think that I'm not losing, I'm learning something. Because if you there are always two sides what you take. There's positive side, there's negative side. If I take negative side that I'm losing, that will affect my subconscious mind. But if I take it as like I'm learning, okay, I did this, okay, I don't have to do these things again. So that is what I'm learning, and that will go automatically positive to my subconscious mind, and that is what always keeps me happy or new again trying man, and that is all about. Like if you focus on learning, you have to just divert your focus. You are focusing on wrong thing. Everyone who are in the competition or who are having willing of winning, you're thinking of wrong thing. If you think that I have to learn, so you will just do your activities, and when your duties are done, means your activities are done, and the activities are done, you're automatically winning. And if you focus on winning, so when you will focus on winning, you won't focus on activities. You will just think that, okay, how can I just complete the activities? But if you focus on learning, so you will focus that in what activities, what I learned. That is the real thing what Sir always wanted to teach. Sir always wants to say, because when Sir told it's gamification, so I went to Sir that I spoke that if it will be gamification, so people will not focus on learning. There will be always a competition of winning and losing. Then Sir said, there will be competition of winning and losing. 99% of people will think about winning and losing, but there will be someone who will always be thinking that how can I learn something from this? And the people who learned are still in the class, and who didn't learn, it's all about you have to just accept the situations here, to accept the things, because sometimes it doesn't look how it's going on. You have to understand, you have to keep yourself motivated from that, you have to keep yourself energized, because otherwise there's always a negative thing. If you see whatever happens, everything point, you can take two sides, either positive or negative. This is what you who creates you, or this is you who one who is gonna break you. So always choose to be created, not to be defeated. That's what I think.
Right, right, right. And fantastically you explain, and I also have seen your struggle, the way you are guiding to your, team members, and the way you was a leader. It was super fantastic because many things are there from learn you from we can learn from you. So many things are there. If that perfect person is there, so that can learn from you many things. The way I am learning, and you have that creative mind, and you have patience also. I have seen that, because I have seen that many things happen, but if we have patience, so anything we can make it happen, and that situation we can handle it also. If we don't have patience, we can't handle any kind of situation. We'll go at the negative point. So how we can be positive? Because we have that patience. uh, that patience gives us that, positive, because it gives time us to think something. What is the perfect, what I get from this, what is my learning from this? Yes, that benefit I got from this, so it will be positive. So the way you are thinking, same, I was also thinking, and we should be think like this. Then we are student, we are perfect student, then we are going to learn something, then we are going to improve. Otherwise we are not going to improve. And right, it was gamification, but we should see it is what things I'm going to get from it. It is, I was also, one thing was, kept in my mind, that is, these all the things are for our improvement. These all things for our confidence, building our confidence, and these things are going to make us very stable, positive, and many things we are going to learn in that things. So that was only in my mind, and my concern was my team member and everyone should learn that thing, should get that experience, and they should also improve. So that was my concern. So thank you so much, Sham. It was super fantastic, and somewhere long discussion, but very interesting. Many things we explain, and we exchange also our knowledge and our experiences. So hope guys should like you guys. You will like it, and at the last, thank you so much to everyone, and thank you so much to Sham. Thank you.
When it goes about team, it has to be long. Discussion would be
Yeah.
long because two leaders are talking each other. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you.